Oh, Jamar Chase with the dive. Because Garrett Wilson's wide open. Garrett Wilson, touchdown Barrett. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video in the World of Juice channel, and welcome back to another episode of Throwback Thursday. Last Thursday, we started our final Throwback Thursday series for at least a little bit, and we are taking a trip down memory lane and going back and revisiting NFL head coach 09. Now, I laid this out in the beginning of the last video. I have never played this game fully. I've seen it, obviously I've seen videos. I mentioned last episode, Not the Expert, Bangle. I've seen some YouTubers play this game, so I kind of have a little bit of an understanding, a novice understanding of this game, but I've never actually played it. I've never gotten my hands on it until last episode. That was the very first time I've ever played it. So we'll see how this series goes. Last episode was the first episode we picked our team, which is the Miami Dolphins, because they were one of the worst teams in the NFL this previous season. So we're going to see how good we can make them in this series. I'm expecting this series to go about 5 years, but who knows? Maybe we'll cut it off before that. I don't know. We'll see how the series is going. We did the re-signing period. We got all that stuff figured out, but in this episode, it's going to be the draft, and it's going to be free agency. So we are going to be trying to rebuild this team in year one to make them very, very good and a playoff contender. With all that being said, it's time to get into episode number 2. Don't want to miss this one. It's going to be a lot of rebuilding of the Miami Dolphins. Hit that like button if you're going to enjoy. Subscribe to the channel. Join the Juice Club. And let's get straight into this off-season rebuild. So here we are. It is time to go. We are looking at the mock draft currently. We have the #1 overall pick. And it says that we should take Jake Long because obviously we need offensive linemen. And that is who the Dolphins take in real life in this draft. But I know it doesn't say we need a quarterback, but we need a quarterback. And Mr. Matty Ice, who I have gone on the record and have said many times on this channel, Matt Ryan is the most overrated quarterback in NFL history. I've said that, and I stand by it. But he might turn out to be a very good player in this series. I think we're going to pass on Jake Long. We can probably find offensive linemen in future seasons, in the offseason and in the draft. It's going to be more difficult to find a quarterback. So I think we have a #1 right here. We're going to take Matt Ryan in this one. That's just kind of what I'm thinking. We have a free agent bid on Asante Samuel. I do have my earpiece in. A lot of you guys have been giving me some very useful information. So I appreciate that, obviously. We don't have much time to figure out if we want to bid on Asante Samuel or not. I'm going to raise the bid. We'll raise the bid again. Oh, people are battling with us. A lot of teams are interested in Asante Samuel. I'm going to wait till this goes down a little bit. Obviously, I don't want to pay too much. We paid $50 million. we got Asante Samuel. I'll take it. Welcome to negotiations. Let's get this over with, Coach. I got places to be. Asante Samuel, he is not really holding it back.
Care to join in?
I don't think we need Nnamdi Asomugha.
Negotiations seem to have broken down.
I'm going to dismiss it.
It looked hopeless, but I just received word, unexpectedly, that an agreement was finalized.
Not interested in AJ Feely.
Both sides conceded on key issues to get the deal done, preventing.
Are we interested in Lance Briggs? Let's join the bidding for Lance Briggs. Let's figure out what's going on here. I don't know if we're actually going to pay for Lance Briggs or not. I know we do have a good outside linebacker already, but we could always use another one. We'll kind of see just how this is going. I'll throw a bid in here. We'll see what happens. We just paid $50 million for Asante Samuel, so we obviously can't pay too much more. I'm gonna exit. I'm gonna exit the bidding. Yeah, we're not gonna pay that much for Lance Briggs.
Jump in on this bidding, Coach?
Marion Barber, no, let's dismiss that. Russ Hockenstein or Hochstein? Yeah, let's jump in the bidding for him. Oh, this is trade negotiations. This isn't bidding. Okay, so we could give them a lot of different stuff, actually. We could give them a 2009 5th round pick and a 2009 7th round pick. But that doesn't really, that's only 1.5 stars. How about a 2008 7th rounder and a 2009 5th rounder? Let's throw that there. They'd like to match the offer. Okay. I'd be willing to give you a 5th and a 6th from next year. We'd like you to match this offer. I don't want to give just a straight up 4 for a left guard that I don't feel too confident in. So I'll give you a 5th and a 6th. They'll take the offer. So we trade a next year 5 and 6 for a left guard. That could be good. I'm going to keep this out for a second because it's very loud right now. The music is very, very loud. Eugene Wilson, I will dismiss it. I don't really want to pay for Eugene Wilson. Terrell Suggs, on the other hand, we didn't get Lance Briggs. I'll join the bidding for Terrell Suggs, no doubt. Let's put him an offer in there. We can be ahead. Let's see. Let's see. We'll wait and see where this goes, but I would certainly take a Terrell Suggs, especially at 24 years old. Bidding ended, $32 million. We get Terrell Suggs. I'm much happier with that. Much happier with that. So it looks like we're paying him signing bonus of $5 million. No incentives. I don't think that's a problem. I don't want to give him any incentives or anything. Let's give him package 1. Coach, that's too far off. Make me a better one. Or accept this one. Oh, he wants the $9 million bonus. All right, we'll give him the $9 million bonus. I know we don't have that much cap space left, but I feel like we did a good thing there. Let me just slow this down to normal or slow. Let me give it to slow because I want to take a look at my team. How do I do that? Roster. Here we go. So we brought in Terrell Suggs. So he will start at right outside linebacker for us. We have left outside linebacker Joey Porter, who is a little bit older at this point, but still very good. We have middle linebacker, so we do need a middle linebacker. Corners are not great, but we do bring in Asante Samuel, so that should help a little bit. Free safety is okay. Strong safety is not good. Quarterback, obviously, we're looking to draft Matt Ryan. Ricky Williams and Ronnie Brown, I feel confident in. Receiving core, we did bring in... Didn't we bring in a receiver? No, we didn't. We just have Ted Ginn and Hagan, Eric Hagan. So we could use a receiver. We need a tight end. Offensive line, we traded for Hochstein, so he now fills in at left guard. Center's good. We don't have any right guards or right tackles. All right, so we kind of know what we need here. Okay. So I'm seeing it. We need offensive line. I knew that, obviously. We needed offensive line. Can I see my draft picks? Let me see my draft picks. So we have first overall pick will be Matt Ryan. But we also have another first-round pick, which is pick 32. So that is going to be very, very useful. Plus 2 seconds, a 4, a 6, and a 7. I'm liking what we have here in this draft. We can make some things happen. We can get some pretty good offensive linemen. So let's go back to the bidding on Michael Boley. We don't need him. We're going to dismiss. Yes, he's 24, but he's probably costing a little bit too much. Ooh. We do need a middle linebacker. What are they looking for here? These are probably a little bit too steep of prices. They want a second-round pick. I'm not trading you a first-round pick, that's for sure. These are really steep prices. I don't think we can go for that. No, I'm just going to pass on the negotiations with that middle linebacker. I'm not paying a second-round pick or anything for that. Free safety Ken Hamlin. Ooh. We have about $28.9 million in cap space. The opening bid, I'll join it. We don't have to pay for him. Obviously, we don't have to win the bid. But I will join the bid for Ken Hamlin. 26 years old, 88 overall free safety. Then we can move the other guy to strong safety. I think that's possible, right? I'll join the bid here, $25 million. And we win the bid, right? Raise the bid? We got it. $25 million. It's only about a 5.7 cap hit. So we can move our strong safety or we can move our free safety to strong safety. That should be able to work, I would think. We're not offering him 10 million bonus, that's for sure. I'll give you the... You know what? I'll give you this one with the incentives because I don't think he's going to get 10 interceptions. So I'll give you that one. Does he accept that? Accept it. He doesn't want to accept. Oh, he wants number 4? I can't give you number 4. I had to give him number 4. I wasn't going to be able to get out of that. He wanted number 4 and I couldn't give him. Ken Dorsey? No, we're not interested in Ken Dorsey, worst quarterback of all time. Other than Carson Wentz. Sean Alexander's old. So is Ricky Williams, but we have young Ronnie Brown, so we don't really need to worry. We're going to pass on Sean Alexander. I'm going to move this back to fast. Antoine Odom, 25-year-old left end. I would not hate, but remember, we're the only team interested in him. Oh, that didn't go the way I thought it was going to go. Is Antoine Odom worth it? Hopefully. Let's see what happens here. We'll give him the incentive one. Does he accept that? He doesn't want that. Stop being stingy. How about that one? He doesn't want that one either? I guess we'll give him that one. Whatever. I don't know if this is going well. Matt Wilhelm? No, I'm not going to go for him. I know we need a middle linebacker, but another corner. Very interesting. We're running low on salary cap, but the opening bid's probably a little bit too much, so we'll pass on Randall Gay. Michael Turner. We'll pass on Michael Turner. Carlos Dansby.
Miami Dolphins backed out of trade negotiations.
We don't need Kawaika Mitchell. No. Who's this? Shane Olivia? A trade. He's an 80 overall 24-year-old. You know what? I'll listen to some talks here.
Hi. The Common Man and T-Bone podcast is brought to you by Care.
Let's see. A 2008 7th rounder and a 2009 4th rounder. Is it really worth it? That one would be one I'm not... Where's it at? There. That one I wouldn't be too upset about. 4th round picks can sometimes be valuable, but let's offer it. It's a reasonable offer, but we have another one we'd like you to match. I'm not giving you a 2nd round pick, that's just for sure. I don't think they're gonna accept my offer. We're gonna back out. They don't want the 4th round pick, so we're gonna back out of that. Isaac Bruce, 33 years old. We could use a receiver, but for 1 year, I'm gonna pass on Isaac Bruce. Stacey Andrews. Ooh. This could be interesting. We could move Hochstein to right guard and then have Stacey Andrews play left guard, or other way around either. As long as he doesn't cost too much. We'll see where all the teams fall. 40 million is a lot. We only have about 16 million in cap room. We got him.
Miami's strategy in the bidding war was simply pay whatever we need to.
I don't know if that's a good idea, but we got him.
With the right to negotiate with one of the off-season's biggest free agents.
How about
Work on a contract immediately.
that one? Okay, he got it. Perfect. My approval rating's going up because we got the goal completed. We got a better left guard. Yeah, that's awesome. Approval rating changed. GM has had his approval changed by 25 due to your success in meeting goal. All right. I'll take it. We get our approval rating moved. Santana Moss.
Miami Dolphins backed out of trade negotiations
Or Sonoris
this
Moss.
afternoon, citing an extremely high asking price. No word yet if they'll still pursue other trade offers.
Sonoris Moss could be very useful. How about this year 6 and 7? They don't like that. They want a 4th rounder. I can't. A next year 4 for Sonoris Moss. A next year 4 for Sonoris Moss. He's young. I guess.
Negotiations seem to have broken down last night.
We can
It
do
looked
that.
hopeless, but I just received word, unexpectedly,
Leon
that an agreement was
Williams.
finalized at the last possible minute. Both sides conceded
LJ
on
Smith.
key issues to get the deal done.
Demoria
preventing a huge
Williams.
loss for the Dolphins.
Johnny Jolly. Ty Law. I do like Ty Law, but Ty Law's old at this point. Jason Elam. We're going to stay with Feely. Rob Byronis. We're going to stay with Feely. Jake Scott. No. Ben Knoll. Probably too expensive. Too expensive to get him. We don't really have that much cap space. We've used a lot of our cap space already, so I'm going to just dismiss a lot of these guys. Dante Stallworth would be very fun, but we're going to pass on Dante. Ted Washington, 39 years old. Now we got Pro Day stuff. Pro Day number 1.
Coach, which pro day should the scouts attend?
Attend Oklahoma's. Yeah, attend Oklahoma's Pro Day. Wilson and Clark. Desmond Clark, no. I know we need a tight end, but not Clark. And not Wilson. Travis Henry, no. Not Josh Brown. We're still not interested in him. Algie Crumpler, we probably do need a tight end. I hope the cap hit doesn't go too much. I'll throw a bit in here. Bills past
Free
me.
agency is in full swing, and it seems that another key player is now off the
We got Algie.
One of my sources told me this morning that a deal has been struck between a crucial free agent and the Miami Dolphins.
Let's go with that one. He's gonna accept it. Perfect. I hope this is going well. We only have about $4 million in cap space,
Terms of his contract, so let's lock him up.
and I think we're gonna just like pass on everybody else because I think we've done enough.
Hey, coach, what school should we send our scouts to?
Don't go to Bowling Green. Actually, go to Bowling Green. Go to their pro day. Odell Thurman, no. Wayne Gandy, no. Work done. Can I get to... I want to get to the freaking thing.
Coach, what school should we scout?
Go to Georgia. Georgia always has good players, so go to Georgia. Rob Morris, DJ
Free
Hackett.
agency is in full swing,
No.
and it seems that another key player
Not
is
Trent
now
Green.
off the market. One of my sources told me this morning that a deal has
Go
been
to
struck
California.
between a crucial free agent and the Denver Broncos.
No, don't want them. Don't want them. Pro day number 5.
Coach,
Obviously,
what
go to
school should we
Ohio
scout?
State. Michael Pittman. No, I don't want Michael Pittman. Don't want you either. Don't want you. Don't want you.
The Packers and one of the offseason's
Takeo
biggest
Spikes.
free agents have agreed
Nah,
on a
not high
deal
enough
that
overall.
will be officially announced later today.
Go to Miami's
Fans on
pro
the
day.
team website are thrilled with the signing, crediting the owner and the GM for the big
Okay.
acquisition. It cost a lot, but right now everyone
Matt
is
Ryan's got a 97 overall grade. That's got to be good. That's got to be good. It just has to be. So we'll see how good he is. He's probably going to be the guy that we take. Pro day number 8. Go to Boise State. Sure. Go to Boise State. Tutorial for the workouts.
The
Drayton
Bucs
Florence,
scheduled
no.
a press conference for
No.
3 p.m. Eastern to announce the signing of one of the offseason's biggest free agents.
Go to Florida. Definitely go to Florida. Marquise Douglas, Kevin Carter.
Coach, which pro day should the scouts attend?
Virginia. You should attend Virginia's pro day. Don't want you. Don't want
What
you.
school should we scout?
Dominic Foxworth, no. Go to Notre Dame.
Coach, the scouts need to know what pro day to attend.
I'm telling you. Pro day number 12. How many pro days are there? Go to Purdue's
Coach,
pro
what school
day.
should we send our scouts to?
I'm just trying to get to the draft. Go to USC.
Coach, what school should we scout?
Keep moving on. I'll skip past that pro day. Marty Booker. Skip past you. Go to
Coach,
Boston
the scouts
College.
need to know what pro day to attend.
Skip that, guys. Trent Dilford. Certainly don't want Trent Dilford, that's for sure. Texas A&M.
Which pro day should the scouts attend?
Keep moving. Pro day number 18. Go to Arkansas
Hey, Coach, what's
or
the rest of the
Arkansas.
summer scouts to?
Go to pro day number 19. Go
Coach, the
to
scouts need to know what pro day to attend.
go to Coastal Carolina. Scout Calvin, not Calvin Johnson. Chris Johnson. Brian Tucker. Murray. No, I don't want Maurice Williams. Pro day number 20. Go to LSU. They got
What's
10
the
guys.
scout?
Definitely go to LSU. Pro number 21. Workout number 1. Scouting results.
This is your Pro Days update. I just got back from Arkansas, where most scouts and media members met for one last time to get a look at the talent on display. Every player at that Pro Day looked good, and their dynamic running back seems like a lock to be the #1 pick at this point.
We're not taking Darren McFadden.
That received a lot of attention was the USC workout, of course. Scouts in attendance told me they were
Only a
very
few more
impressed
days
by the Trojans'
until the
linebackers,
draft.
but a little less enthused about their quarterback and his accuracy.
Yeah, I want to work out Matt Ryan because that's probably who we're taking. So, individual workout.
Who would you like to bring in
Workout.
for an individual workout.
Ryan Clady. I wanna work out Ryan Clady. We're getting close. 25 days until the draft. We are getting close. I think I just passed an individual workout there. There's workout number 5.
Coach, who would you like the scouts to bring in?
I want you to bring in. Let's go down the board a little bit because we have our first round pick at pick 32. So let's bring in Dwayne Brown and scout Dwayne, or individually work him out. Individual workout number 6.
Coach, who would you like some more information on?
I don't really know who I'd want more information on. I guess maybe Sam Baker out of USC. Give me a little bit more information on him. I didn't mean to skip the ups. I skipped a couple workouts. I didn't mean to.
Schefter, this is another draft update. Individual workouts are wrapping up and teams are starting to get a good idea.
I didn't mean to
of
skip
what
those
these
workouts. That's my bad.
look like. Some of the teams in the top 5 brought in Arkansas's running back this week.
I don't need trade
He
negotiations.
was everything they expected. Don't worry, he was. I'm told Oregon's quarterback was a popular.
I already know what my draft board is.
Teams really wanted
What's
to
the
find
NFL
out
schedule?
if he's the real deal or just a flash.
Do we know the regular season?
Well, that's
Oh, we
all.
do.
Next time you see me, it'll
Okay.
be draft day.
Next time we see Adam Schefter, it's going to be draft day. It's only 11 days away. More free agent bids I'm not interested in. Trade negotiations not interested in. I think we can just skip through. I don't think there's going to be any trade negotiations or anything like that. I think we have a good plan. I think we have a good plan for what I'm going to go for in the draft. We're going to take Matt Ryan, get our quarterback, and then in the first round at pick 32, we're going to go and get probably a tackle. This is the game plan. We're drafting Matt Ryan. We are drafting Matt Ryan out of Boston College. So that's just going to happen. Byron Leftwich, free agency recap. We got some good free agents, I will say that. We spent a lot of money too. It's time for the NFL draft.
There's the NFL draft. All the hard work.
Here we go.
Coach and scout.
Here we go. Round 1, pick 1.
Opportunity to draft the best players from the college ranks. Every year, at least one.
What's the
player
mock
in
draft
draft
say?
can turn around a
Says Jake
franchise.
Long,
So
obviously.
The pressure is intense for every team involved.
But we're going to change that because we are taking... How do I draft? How do I draft a player? Draft suggestion, Jake Long. No thanks. I don't want to take
Down
Jake
there,
Long.
I think he's our best option.
No thanks. Select player.
All right, we've got teams interested in our pick.
I know teams are interested in the pick. You know what? We might actually be able to trade down and get Matt Ryan still. Actually, no, we can't. Matt Ryan will be gone by the time we trade back. So, are you sure you want to lead trade negotiations? Yes, I am, because I want to select a player. Matt Ryan, #1 overall. Congratulations, Matty Ice. You're the new starting quarterback of the Miami Dolphins. Yes, sir. Who goes next? I don't know who just went. And we crashed. Oh, please tell me that it auto-saved. I'll be back.
Together my mock draft I've got a good idea of how
Bad news, it didn't save anything, so we have 54 days until the draft. So I'm gonna go and re-sign all the guys that I did bid on, and I'll see you guys at the draft. So, sorry. I didn't know it was gonna crash. Okay, so I've gotten us back to where we were at the draft. A few things have changed. I have saved it, by the way, so that if we do crash again, then we'll start back here at the draft instead of having to go through the whole 50 days of free agency or whatever. But some things have changed. Let me show you quickly before we go to the NFL draft. I'll have to make sure that we don't miss out on it. We do have a new left guard. It is Andrew Whitworth. I made a trade with the Bengals because I had forgotten who the other left guard was that we actually did get originally before it crashed. So now we have Andrew Whitworth. He's young. He's here. We also have Marshall Yanda. I made a trade for Marshall Yanda. I traded my second of my 2 second-round picks, so the worst of the two, the later of the 2 second-round picks to get Marshall Yanda. But we do have him now, and let's go to the NFL draft. I don't want to miss any more time. We are not going to take Jake Long. He's a very good player. We could use him, but we are going to select Matt Ryan like we originally did before it crashed on us. So here it is, Matt Ryan. Welcome to the team. Congratulations. Matt Ryan is now the first pick in the draft. He's now the quarterback of the Miami Dolphins. Hopefully he will do good. Second pick in the draft is Vernon Golston. So Jake Long could be falling in the draft. That'd be very interesting. Second pick is traded to the Baltimore Ravens, who take Darren McFadden, so they get their running back, Darren McFadden. Congratulations to them. Chris Long goes to the Raiders at 4. The Chiefs take Jake Long at 5, so he was supposed to go number 1 overall. He falls to 5. Flacco's going to the Jets. So in the future, he does end up on the Jets as the backup and then semi-starter when Zach Wilson starts to suck. But now he's going to be starting his career here. How fun is that? Patriots take Leotis McKelvin. All right, not mad at that. Trade negotiation. They're trying to trade back. 7th rounder, pick next year, pick next year, pick next year. I'm not giving any first-round picks. I don't need to trade up that bad. Sorry, Falcons. I don't need to trade up that bad. The Eagles did trade up, though. They get Harvey. Keith Rivers ends up going to Cincinnati, just like in real life. Glenn Dorsey goes to the Saints. Cedric Ellis to the Bills. Gerard Mayo to the Broncos. Ryan Clady to the Panthers. Rashad Mendenhall to the Bears. Jenkins to the Lions. Cromartie to the Cardinals. And the Chiefs are trying to trade. I'm going to say no to the trading up. I don't really need to. So the Texans make the trade up, and they take Chris Johnson. CJ2K is headed to Houston. Kason goes to the Falcons. Aqib Talib to the Bucks. Albert to Washington. Jones to Dallas. Ota to the Steelers. Carlson to the Titans. Williams to the Seahawks. The Jags are trying to trade their pick. I'm going to say no to that. I mean, I could trade up and give them a 6th round pick next year, but is there anybody that we really need to... Can I see... Hold on. Can I see my... I can't see my draft board or anything. Do we need to trade up? I could trade up from 32 to 26. I could give them... I could give them a 7th rounder this year and a 6th rounder next year. I don't know if they would accept that. But do we trade up to get... Because what do we even need at this point? I don't think we need to trade up. All the decent left tackles are gone, I think. Except for Dwayne Brown. And I don't even know if we would take Dwayne Brown even if he was available. So let's just keep going. We're almost to the end of the first round. Another pick being traded, but I don't want to trade up these spots. I think we can move forward. Advance, and now we're up. So they have us taking Kenny Phillips. His NFL comp is Darren Sharper. I don't hate that. I'm not going to say that we won't pick him, but I'm going to take a look at the board. I'm not going to say that we won't take Kenny Phillips. He's certainly an option. Sam Baker is an option. Let me take a look at my team. Can I see my team real quick? Now I can actually see my team. So let's go to the depth chart. We have Matt Ryan as our starting quarterback now. Running back, we're fine with. Wide receivers, we brought in Sonoris Moss, you remember. And we have Ted Ginn and Hagan. It's kind of a lackluster receiving core, but it should be good for year one. Tight end, we have Algie Crumpler. Left tackle, we have Vernon Carey. So, I mean, we don't have that great of a left tackle. Left guard, we have Andrew Whitworth and Hochstein. We also have Samson Staley at center. Hochstein will play right guard. Yonda's now playing right tackle. Left end is Matt Roth. Jason Taylor at right end. D tackle is Ferguson and Holiday. I'll put actually Holiday above of Ferguson so that the highest overall goes. Outside linebacker is Joey Porter. Middle linebacker will be Channing Crowder. Right outside linebacker, Terrell Suggs. Corner is Asante Samuel, Will Allen.
They'd like to trade for our pick.
It's not great, but it's okay. Jason Allen, free safety. Strong safety is a very big need. Strong safety is a very big need, which is why they wanted us to take Kenny Phillips, and that might be what we do. Dwayne Brown is here, but Dwayne Brown could also fall to the second round to where we pick. I think we're going to take Kenny Phillips. They wanted us to take him. I think it's worth it. We need a strong safety bad. Fits the team need. Kenny Phillips is our second first-round pick of the episode. Donnie Avery goes in the first pick of the second round. I'm not sure what our second-round pick is. It's pick 64. Very nice. And I traded every other pick in the draft, so we only have one more pick besides our second-round pick, which was a seventh-rounder. So I guess that's not very good. Trade negotiations.
Like to trade down here.
We don't need to trade. We're just going to keep moving. Jordy Nelson does go.
Looking to trade down.
There could be a receiver that we could pick up in the second round. Or it could be Calais Campbell if Calais Campbell falls, but I don't think he will. I have a sneaky... There goes Dwayne Brown.
Coach, the Bucs are trying
Martellus
to
Bennett. There goes Calais Campbell to Pittsburgh. Almost to us. He almost fell to us, but I didn't think he was gonna. And now we are up. They have a draft suggestion of Dan Connor. His NFL comp is Keith Brooking. We're actually going down in approval, which is not good. Deshaun Jackson's the highest on the board, which would not be a bad idea. But Jamal Charles is also here. And remember, none of these guys are going to be here when we pick again in the 7th round. So we got to make a decision. What do we value more? Do we value Jamal Charles? Do we value Charles Godfrey, Dan Connor, Ray Rice, or Deshaun Jackson?
Interested in our pick.
That's the kind of big thing that we could figure out. What do we need? We already have a bunch of fast guys with Ted Ginn. I guess not a bunch of fast guys. We already have fast guys with Ted Ginn. Ray Rice, his toughness is good. Yeah, we know his toughness is good. Charles Godfrey, Jamal Charles. But we have a young running back already in Ronnie Brown, so it's not like we need another young running back. And Deshaun Jackson could help us out a lot. I think I'm going to take Deshaun Jackson with our second round pick. We went up to a 64 in approval, so I guess that's good a little bit, maybe. Can I advance the draft now? Draft day 2. So we'll start the draft day 2, but we are going to advance the draft to my next draft pick, which is in the 7th round. So we're going to skip all the way to that. I think we had a good free agency and good offseason. When I was re-simulated after it crashed, I struggled to remember some of the moves that we made, so I may not have made those same exact moves. I tried to make the same moves that we made before it crashed after I was redoing it, which is why I got Algie Crumpler, I got Asante Samuel, I got Terrell Suggs, I got Sonoris Moss, but I feel like there was a left guard, obviously, that I didn't get because I couldn't remember who it was. And then I made some moves to get Marshall Yonda and Andrew Whitworth, who I didn't do originally. That's why we don't have enough draft. That's why we only had 2 first-round picks, a second-round pick, and a 7th-round pick. That's why those are the only draft picks we had. But I feel like there was another guy that I was missing in the free agent period who we made a move for that I didn't do the second time around, because I just forgot who it was. Maybe when I go back and I'm editing this video, I'll see who it was, and I'll be like, duh, why didn't I make that move? But I don't know. We'll find out here as we get into the 5th round. Now we're into the 6th round. I think we just go BPA on the 7th round pick. I don't know who's going to be there, but I'm assuming we just go BPA because there's probably not going to be a lot of value for this 7th round pick. We got our quarterback. We got our starting strong safety. We've got another receiver alongside Sonoris Moss and Ted Ginn. So I think that could be pretty useful for us. They have us drafting a quarterback, Paul Smith. No thank you there. We are going to select a player. Trey Williams, corner. Dwight Lowry, corner. Is it all corners on the board? It looks like it's a lot of corners on the board. There's Orlando Scandrick. Matt Flynn, King Dunlap. Wait, was his name Timothy Hightower? I thought it was. I didn't know he ever went by Timothy. That's crazy. Justin Forsett. Like I said, we don't need a running back. We still have Ricky Williams alongside Ronnie Brown. I don't want to get a wide receiver. I'm either looking at King Dunlap or Orlando Scandrick. I don't know which one to go for. Scandrick's a 60 overall. He's got good agility. Decent size. Okay, what about King Dunlap? Good size, good power, good run block. His strength is 81. He likes the rules. He's trusting. He's loyal. He's efficient, consistent, dependable. That's good. That's good signs. In the 7th round, that could be very useful. We don't know Orlando Scandrick. He's got 96 speed, 87 jumping. Scandrick could be the better of the two. He's only 22. So is Scandrick. Scandrick's only 5'9", though. That's a short corner. I think we're going to take Orlando Scandrick. That could be something that helps us out in the long run. And we are going to advance to the end of this draft day. I think we had a good draft. Obviously, we could have had more picks, but I traded them away to get Andrew Whitworth and Marshall Yanda. We failed a goal, which is to get that guard that was 85 overall. That's okay. We'll get those approvals up by the next episode, hopefully. So there are some undrafted rookies. We can target and sign up to 5 undrafted rookies from this screen. The Bills are offering somebody. Let me see. So Matt Flynn was undrafted. He's getting a battle for. I don't think I need a battle for Matt Flynn. Justin Forsett. I'll bid on Justin Forsett. We'll see what happens there. What about wide receivers? Couple over. Pierre Garçon I'll put an offer on. And Devon Best I'll put an offer on because they actually do get Devon Best in real life. Another tight end. There's a 7 overall tight end. Jeez. Left tackle. Left guard. Center. Right guard. Right tackle. Nobody there that I care about too much. Left ends. D tackles. Left outside linebackers. Middle linebackers. Not a whole lot of value here. I mean, to be fair, they did go undrafted, so it's understandable. Corners, Jack Williams. Is that Brandon Carr? It is Brandon Carr. Put an offer on Brandon Carr, sure, why not? Free safeties, strong safeties, and then kickers and punters. All right, so our targeted guys, we are currently in the lead for all of them, I think, right? Or did somebody get taken from us? I don't know. I think these are all the guys that we signed. I'm assuming we'll get everybody because I kind of targeted people that nobody would really want. But we'll see. I was able, since I forgot the people that I originally went after in free agency, we do have a little bit more salary cap than originally in the first go-round before it froze on me. So that's a good thing. At least we have a little bit more cap space to work with than originally thought. And hopefully these guys will sign with us. Can I fast forward this at all? I don't think I can. Matt Flynn signed with the Chargers. I don't think any of these guys I went after, so we can just keep worrying about our guys. Justin Forsett. The Eagles put a bid on him, and I couldn't. I wasn't paying attention. The Eagles put a bid on him. We got Devon Bess. We got Pierre Garçon, and we're probably going to get Brandon Carr. Unfortunately, I wasn't fast enough to get Justin Forsett. The Eagles bought him, or the Eagles signed him. And we're probably going to get Brandon Carr. So all inside players will not be added. Oh, so I better stay around and watch Brandon Carr. I didn't think that he was going to... I didn't think it was going to kick me out and not sign him, but I would like to have Brandon Carr. And that'll be everybody that we sign. There's not really anybody else that I want. Hopefully we can get that approval rating up as the season begins. Those goals should be easier to get once we actually start the season. Uh-oh. Brandon Carr to the Packers. We snuck him at the end. Stole him. Stole him, baby. So we sign a few guys. We are simulating training camp days. Well, up until training camp days. And it should probably bring us to training camp for the next episode. Trade negotiations. I still don't want that linebacker. Rookie deal for Matt Ryan. Here we go. Start the negotiations for Mr. Matt Ryan. Matty Ice, our franchise quarterback. There's a lot of possible packages we can offer this man. What do we go with, though? I don't want to offer him anything crazy. I feel like we can get him for a little bit cheap. How about 6 years this deal? He doesn't want to do that. He wants to go get the big package. Of course he does. He wants the very last package that has incentives, that has a big signing bonus. I'll offer him package 19. He accepts that offer. Congratulations. Now we have to sign Kenny Phillips.
Training camps are opening.
I think we should be able to get Kenny Phillips on a little bit of a cheaper deal. One, he's not a quarterback, and two, we got him at the end of the first round. He has 35 different packages he can accept. How about we offer him this package? He accepts that one. I don't think he's going to get the 5 interceptions, so that's a nice little thing that probably won't happen. Deshaun Jackson is next. He has a bunch of different packages as well. 35 of them? He has 36 packages. Okay, we'll offer him... let's see. We will offer him this one, because I don't think he's going to get 1,000 yards. He says no to that. He wants $1 million bonus. Sure, we'll give you that, Deshaun. Whatever. I don't really care. Orlando Scandrick is the next rookie deal that we have to get. He's not going to cost that much at all. So we will offer him... We'll give him this one. I don't even think he'll start 16 games. So we'll go with that. And we are very close to training camp starting. And here we are. We are into training camp. We have 12 days until preseason, or is that week 1 of the regular season? So we need to find a sleeper in this year's draft. Draft a player with a high potential in the late round. Increase Asante Samuel's play knowledge to 47% learned or mastered. Increase Kenny Phillips' play knowledge. Samson Steele's play knowledge. Add 10 new plays before the preseason is over. Add 10 new plays before the preseason is over. I guess I could do that. Maybe. Training camp invites. Game plan. Practice recap. Trade negotiations. Health and fatigue. More game plans. Let's just, let's go to the preseason here. Yeah, I don't care. We can skip past all the off-season stuff that we don't need to care about, and we can move straight to the preseason, where we will probably move forward at the next episode. I know this is probably a little bit of a longer episode, but we had to get a lot of stuff going, and there's a lot of stuff in these off-seasons. There's a lot of stuff we have to take care of. I think we've got a good team. We got a good young quarterback. Hopefully we'll take advantage of his abilities, and we will go from there. New season goals, trade negotiations, don't care about that. We're only 1 day away from Tampa, and now it's game day against Tampa Bay. So I'm gonna go and do the preseason stuff in the start of the next episode, and then we will see how the season goes. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Let me know down below in the comments what you thought of our off season in terms of free agency and the draft. Maybe I made some mistakes. That's probably possible. Obviously, it probably happened because I am very new to this game, and I may have made some mistakes that you guys probably wouldn't have made. Hopefully, that doesn't come back to bite us. I think we had a pretty good free agency and off-season as a whole. I guess we'll find out when the season comes around. Next episode, next Thursday, will be preseason and week 1 and all that kind of good stuff. We'll see how Matt Ryan does. We'll kind of get a feel for all that. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Thank you so much for stopping by and watch. I truly appreciate it, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.